Hi and welcome to the channel. Now today's video is about this speaker select switch box, a box that I reviewed about 3 years ago. It's only going to be a quick video. I'm just going to touch on one other thing in the video as well. But yeah, just a speaker select switch box I bought about 3 years ago. But don't forget, I use this quite a bit, selecting different speakers, different amplifiers, that kind of thing. But also use it a different way round, which I was using it today until it kind of conked out, where I connect up 2 amplifiers to 1 set of speakers. It can do that. You could have 4 amplifiers to 1 set of speakers. You're kind of using it the reverse way round, but you've got to be very careful that you don't actually have 2 amplifiers connected to the same set of speakers at once. Otherwise, you could damage your amplifier. If you want to know how to do all that, I'll put it in a separate video. Well, I've done it in a separate video when I actually reviewed this. I'll put the link at the top now, and it gives my thoughts on this box, and also shows you how to wire it all up and everything else, either way round, like amplifier to speakers or speakers to amplifier, that kind of thing. Anyway, today I wanted to test out these 2 amps. Well, these are receivers actually, 2 receivers, both the same. These are 331s, Sensu 331s. One's are pretty much recapped, and the other one I haven't touched at all. I kind of bought it a bit cheaper because it had a few stickers, none of the bulbs work, that kind of thing. Always worth, you know, if someone puts it up on eBay and they start it at a certain amount, then you see it relisted and they bring it down, you see it relisted again, that kind of thing. I bought a couple of things like that. Just put in a, don't actually put in a bid, just tell them, you know, go under that starting bid, because it looks like no one's really interested in it, and say, look, it needs this to it, it needs that to it, I'm willing to pay this. And it don't always work, but a couple of times it has for me. They kind of think, oh yeah, I can see what he means, kind of thing, and they accept it, they want to get rid of it themselves, kind of thing. Anyway, back to this. The trouble with this is it's kind of, for me, it was non-repairable. I don't know if you're going to repair it if your one did conk out, but like I say, I only wanted to bring it to your attention because it's quite a popular video of mine, this speaker select switch box. Quite a few people watch that, and I'm going to put a little link on there as well, and a little pin message saying that you know, it's okay, it's lasted me 3 years, it may last you a bit longer, but you know, just to let you know, things these days don't last that long anyway, do you? To get 3 years out of it's pretty good, but it served me, served me well. I've enjoyed using it because it don't slip about. It's got that rocker switch. I have got another speaker select switch box, the one I end up using here to do this test, but you kind of have to push it in. As you push it in, it kind of starts, if you've got it on the top or anywhere else, it starts pushing along as well, so you have to have 2 hands. With this, it's got the grips at the bottom, you see the rocker, and obviously I just need the 1 hand for it, which comes in handy. I can do it at kind of 1 arm's length rather than two hands being there. But you can, sometimes I bring leads out to it, so I'm actually sitting down as well, so I can just do it in front of me, kind of thing as well. I do all different things with it really. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that once it does conk out, I haven't been able to kind of mend this. You use contact cleaner, that kind of stuff on the switches. Well, the switches in here are sealed units. There's no way of getting into these switches. I did try to drill, I mean, you can rock them backwards and forwards a few times, hoping it clears it, and it kind of did for a little while when it started playing up again. But I decided to drill a couple of holes. I've done it twice in 2 different ones. I drew a little picture, I'll show you a little picture on the screen there, me, not me doing it, just a little hole I've done there, and I'll try to put some contact cleaner in there. You could hear it go in, kind of thing. It kind of went in there, but I left it a little while, etc. Kept moving the switch backwards and forwards, but it doesn't seem to have done much good at all with anything, you know what I mean. Didn't clear it at all. So I did the other side as well. I thought I'd just drill it in a slightly different place. The only trouble with drilling is obviously when you're pushing in, you're probably pushing some of that plastic into the switch, into the housing inside it as well, and it may be getting in the way. So that's the problem maybe with drilling as well. But there's no other method I could think of there. Maybe you could put a slit in it or something with a standing knife or something if you're really careful. But for me, I couldn't get it going. I didn't use the standing knife method, I only just really thought about that, but maybe something you could think about. But that's the trouble with some of these sealed switches, you can't always get into them, and that's probably going to be the case here. So I'm probably going to sling this now, just to let you know. Like I say, really the video is just to let you know that if you're buying this, you're going to get a few years, or I take it you're going to get a few years out of it, but nothing lasts forever, does it? But that's the kind of life expectancy I got out of it anyway. So, I think for 25 quid you can't really grumble, because that's roughly what they are. Okay, so that's it really. But if if you're any of my subscribers, or anyone else, or you're interested in other bits and pieces, you may want to just watch me. I'm going to try. It may not work out, but I'm going to take these stickers off, etc. Put some bulbs in it, clean the controls up again, do a sound test comparison. I've done that already, lucky enough now with the other box. Between these two, just to maybe interested to know how the recap one sounds compared to the old one, and this pretty much sounds, it's hard to remember exactly, but it pretty much sounds how this used to sound before I started the recat. It's pretty much as I expected it to sound when I got it. So I'm just going to do a few things. I've got no feet on it, a few bits and pieces missing of it, and hopefully I'm going to bring it back to something like this over the next few videos maybe. And the case, the top here, the veneer's got marks on it. You'll see it anyway, but mainly this video is about this switch box and the life expectancy maybe of it. Okay, to the next video, I'll say thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.